Nelson, pretty much as good as it could get today. A 3-1 win, great performance from start to finish.
Yeah, great game. Just chuffed for the fans, especially the ones I bumped into in the streets. That they come and they say, they express their feelings. They're happy, and again, just happy with the way things are going. And again today, the fans were the 12th man that they pushed us, and they are there when we need. And yes, good game today again, tough that we expect every game to be. But I thought the boys did well, and yes, just to make sure now we're still compact, we're still together, and we're still working in looking to improve the team as well.
Carl Hudlin's second league start for him today and got off the mark for his Newport goal account with a brilliant header. But he doesn't, obviously a big man, it's obvious, 6'9", but showed different aspects to his game as well today, as well as the header.
Yeah, definitely. That's why he's here with us. We needed, as soon as we lost Amzad in the first game, we felt that we needed someone like him to cover different aspects of the game, to deal better with some of the games, and yeah, just a nice person to have around, good character, and as you could see today, he's also a good footballer. So yeah, just happy with that, with everything.
And the youngsters on the right, the two Evanses, Cameron and Kieran, they had a really good connection today, always looking dangerous down that side.
Yeah, definitely. Again, the more they play, not only them, I think all the team, and we can see they're developing some connections, some links. It's also about feelings. They like to be together every day. They like to be around. They like to work hard in the training sessions. It's that feeling I want to make sure everyone has in the training ground, and that then can filter to everyone, to the fans, and yeah, that good feeling around the club is something that we want to develop as well.
Aaron Wodig, I think it was a back spasm against Crewe on the weekend, started today, got his goal. He came off a bit earlier than perhaps maybe expected. Was that just precautionary?
It was, yes, definitely. Again, he's our captain, and probably again one of the main players that we've got, and he's been playing every game since pre-season. So he's one of them that even if he's feeling pain, he go and pushes himself, and sometimes it has to be us saying, okay, relax now, have a rest, and that was yes, definitely from us, making sure that he doesn't get injured and just managing him. That was all.
It's now 5 wins and 4 losses, no draws yet in the league. It is a busy season, Saturday, Tuesday, quite regularly. What do you put the difference or the fluctuation of results down to? You have 3 wins and 3 losses, now 2 wins in a row.
Well, that's something I've looked to myself as well, and if you see my last 2 years records, I haven't got many draws as well. So it's a pattern coming up now. But again, I just feel that when you think about every game, you're thinking to win, not to draw. And I guess when you play to draw games, and you end up losing. So the approach has been like that. But yes, definitely. I hope some of the games that would probably if you get a point, a draw would be good. But again, I just think that didn't happen yet.
And just one final one from me. Newport County, there's a bit of a story of Welsh sport this week about the 4 Welsh teams that play in the EFL potentially joining the Welsh League Cup. What's the Newport stance on that? Have you had much contact about it?
I've seen that in the news, but the only thing I can say, the club hasn't been contacted by the Welsh FA about that, and again, I haven't got an opinion about that. I'm just focusing on developing the players and the team.
Okay, brilliant, thank you.
The cheap way of getting home to Portugal, though, isn't it? I don't know who's getting to roll against them now. In terms of,
I like to go to Portugal on holidays.
Yeah, not working. It was important today to backing up results. It shows that an important side of a team, isn't it? To be able to go from a high on Saturday to then repeat on a Tuesday. It's an important sign, isn't it?
No, definitely. It's again, like going back to what we've been saying. It's important to keep the consistency. We had a little bit of a dip 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I think you can see clearly with the injuries, red cards and all that didn't help. But yes, we are looking to make sure that we also improve in this area. Just making sure we can keep consistent in training sessions and the way we play with the same principles. And again, we don't expect to win every game, but we expect to compete for the win in every game.
We're starting to see more of your style, as it were. Do you think that the work on the training ground is starting to come through now?
Yeah, I cannot say in 2 months, in only these few games, you can see much. I think we are seeing is the quality of the players. Yes, a little bit what my coaching staff is putting in terms of developing the style we believe and the style I was brought in as well. But that will take time. Again, there will be times with ups and downs, but you cannot build a style without winning. That just doesn't happen. And these wins, again, like I said at the beginning, give us a little bit more comfort to develop that side of the game.
And it's human nature, isn't it? Getting to know people on the pitch is important, isn't it? That's the weeks ago.
Yeah, getting to know the way they think, the way they play, their strengths, their weaknesses, and that develops in the training sessions. But that connection about the energy they got, they play together, they like to be together, they fight together, they're committed, they are focused, they've got that energy, and we can see that. Yeah, we can see that definitely.
When it came to Kyle getting the chance, was that something you always had in mind to freshen up, or was it just?
Yeah, again, I think I take every game as it comes. I'll keep saying this. It's just making sure that we've got the best team to start the game, and sometimes you have to think the way you're going to finish the game as well, because sometimes the team that finishes the game is actually probably stronger than the one it starts. It's about that. It's about making sure in that 10-15 minutes we are there competing and fresh to keep the result, or sometimes push for that draw that never comes. But as long as we win, that's fine.
And you're starting to get more real selection headaches for Bradford now. There's options there suddenly, isn't it?
There are options. Players coming back. Kieran was on the bench. We expect to have Clarkey back as well. Spellman is there. Kai Whitmore, we missed him after Doncaster. He's probably a little bit late in his recovery, but we expect him to have him in the next couple of weeks. So there's Amzad as well, and yes, there's more options, but it's about, and they know that, it's about the best, making sure that I select the players who are in the best form as well, and then they are ups and downs. But they know the most important thing is the team, and if everyone is thinking about that, there's no headaches. It's just motivation and drive to go and compete and trying to win games.
You were chuffed, but you didn't quite get the clean sheet. That was
yes, that was disappointing for me. You cannot imagine I was upset with that. And it was just one little detail that actually we can develop in the training ground, and that's what I'm focused to do back tomorrow.